Day 2. The morning gave us a better view of the island, lush and clearly once inhabited. Though we only got a glimpse of it last night, there's a large ancient structure right on the shore of the island. Me and Hawks, still not sure what his full name is, went out to search for the other survivors. We were gone all day, and though our search was unsuccessful, we've not given up hope of other survivors. The others of our group spent the day gathering a strange melon-like fruit which grows in the jungle. They have saved the seeds, and we'll try to plant them in the morning. Who knows how long we'll be stuck on this island. Jeffrey, an 8-year-old boy, claims to have found more ruins in the jungle. We may explore them tomorrow. If a civilization once survived on this island, we need to know how. Foggy. Clear. Foggy. Clear. All done without any video editing. Hello guys, and welcome back to the Bat server. So, as you just saw, I decided to do something a little different. I wrote up these books. I got the feathers for them since last episode. And I wrote up these books and did sort of like... I just read the books and flew around a little bit in a copy of the world. I didn't go into creative on the server, but I took a copy of the world and went to creative and flew around a little bit just to make some scenes that went along with the book. I'm not sure if I'll do that always, but you never know. So this is day 1, by the way, if you're curious to read it. I won't read it out loud right now. And then day 2 is the one that I read for the little cutscene there. So, couple things. First of all, this is going up late because my old microphone broke. And you might be able to tell that... Where am I going to put these? I'll just stick them in here for now. You might be able to tell that I sound different. In fact, you probably can. I'm not crazy about it. I don't know. Might just be that it's different. Doing a horrible job of talking, that can't help. Might just be that it's different. But I don't love the way it sounds. It feels like there's more background noise than I had before. And it might just be that I have to fool around with settings a little bit. But it also seems quieter, which is a little annoying. Specifically for Skype calls. Because if I'm recording with someone else, then I'll sound a lot quieter, because otherwise I can just sort of... Yes, I'm sleeping right now. I can just sort of up the volume post-editing, but for Skype it sort of gets a little tricky. Alright, let's sail over there. And yeah, so I got a new microphone. It's the Logitech G330, better known as Ethos mic to most people. Oh, stop, 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 stop. Oh my... Gotta be kidding me. Alright, what are we gonna build here? So I'm thinking that maybe day 3 they might build a little, some little, like, huts here, or teepees. So that's what I'm gonna try to build. And I also wanted to talk about, actually I had a list. Oh yeah, my new thumbnail for this episode. How close can I put this? We'll start with building one over here so it doesn't burn. I got a new thumbnail for this, which I made. I don't know. I'm not very artistically talented with that kind of stuff. I don't think it looks bad, but it's not quite what I was shooting for. I tend with those kind of things to fool around with them a lot. Let's see, how are we going to do this? If I was building a teepee, build up like that. And then maybe let's go like this. Kind of build down. This might be too big. How does that look? Okay. Yeah, I tend to fool around with that kind of stuff a lot. Maybe not. Maybe that should be fences. And I never really love the way it turns out. But I don't think it's bad. Oh, you can't... Can't put vines there, huh? By the way, the little jungle ruins place is actually, that's what I was working on the days when I couldn't record because I didn't have a mic. And quite a bit of it is done. I'll show that probably next episode when they go explore it in the storyline. So maybe we want vines. Ooh, this is tough. They probably would have put maybe like a stick along like this. And then something like this. With... oh, and I'm using a different type of leaf now. Maybe leaves like this? I don't know. I could sort of see that being how it would look. Yeah, and then maybe some... Vines won't go to the ground. These are sort of very see-through. Just a little annoying. But maybe we'll just spam some vines. Yeah, I tend to fool around with this stuff a lot. I keep trying to finish this sentence. I fool around with this stuff a lot. And I can keep fooling around with it just forever until I get it better and better, but it just takes so much time. The other thing I wanted to talk about was applying for the server. We're actually opening up server applications very soon, and I always link to the thread in the description. No. No. And it'll be opening up again, so I want to talk about applying for the server. Let's see, they'd probably have a bed too, or like some grass on the floor. And it's, so basically you submit an application. This time we actually have people, we specifically request something to show us, like a build or a creation or a YouTube video that you've made in Minecraft. And that's different than last time, just because this thread has grown a lot since, and my YouTube channel grew a lot too, so we want to make the applications a little more refined this time. Maybe they should be wood. They've gotten planks. Well, they probably would have gotten oak planks because the wood in the bushes is oak. So that would have been the easier plank to get. And then maybe they mix in like a leaf or two. But yeah, some advice for the application if you do want to apply. First of all, we get a lot, or at least we did last time, or by the end of the last run last time, we were getting a whole bunch of applications, so it's definitely tough to make it on. Like, you shouldn't expect to get on. It's not something that's just you put your name there and we're like, oh, okay, you can join. You should definitely put some time into it, and these don't connect, which is a little annoying. Definitely put some time into it. It's definitely easy to tell when someone puts time into their application versus when they don't. You know, stuff like grammar, anything like that. And also make sure that you... Oh, those are floating too now. Make sure you talk about just yourself as a person, because more than like a good builder or a, you know, smart redstone person on here, we want it to be a nice community and, you know, people that can have fun with. And oh, this should be, aha, and then we can have the vines up there. It's getting sort of high though, isn't it? This is a massive teepee. Should we lower it by one maybe? Might be smart. Yeah, that seems like it would be pretty tough. Because I mean, this would be, if this was real life, this would be over 6 foot. Yeah, so maybe let's make one like over here somewhere. It's a little smaller. And see how that one looks. So basically just let's do the same thing, but only go up, no, I still want it that wide. Only go up 2. And then should we have the thing going across? Oh, it's a tough call. Let's... That seems like that's going to be too short. Yeah, you can't really... You'd, like, barely be able to crawl into that one. So maybe we just go up and over like that. And then... Oh! It's a sapling. Nice. And then have the vines hanging down. And sort of bring this like so. And I'm just mixing jungle and oak leaves because they'd probably get a little bit of a mix from getting stuff in the jungle. Yeah, that's probably a little more realistic actually. And then vines. Just because. So if you want to apply for the server, you can visit the thread and we explain everything there. And I definitely recommend that you give it a shot. I mean, don't get your heart set on it, because the number of people who apply versus the number of people who make it is not very high. But I mean, give it a shot. It's a really awesome server and we have a lot of fun. I like this one a lot better, I think. So I think I'm gonna I mean, I don't think we have to shrink this one. Could just be a bigger one, and then we maybe make another one right here. This might be too close to the fire. I'm scared it's gonna get burnt down. Yeah, I definitely recommend applying for the server. Anyway, oops. I'll build this one off camera, and then some stuff is going on at spawn, so I want to check the general store, see if we've gotten any sales. I believe we have. And yeah, so I'll be right back at spawn. By the way, I timed the nether track going from my jungle base to spawn, and it's only about a minute. So once we put in the speed potion dispenser with either splash or maybe drinkable speed, then I'm sure it'll be even less. And that's pretty good considering how far away it is. But I wanted to clarify the application stuff because sort of just rambling about it. Basically, if you go to the forum thread, all the information you need is there, and my personal advice would be spend a lot of time on it and definitely write a decent amount about yourself, because that is very important. We want to know who's coming onto the server, not just what they can build in Minecraft. But down here, few signs. This one says your currency is very confusing, but I managed to muster enough intelligence to solve the conundrum. Salik. P.S. Thought of naming this place. I like the den, or yeah, I like the den bit of that name. Wait. Thought of naming this place. Oh, okay. The Thieves' Den. Anyway, enjoy your signs. And I like the den part of that name. It's actually not a bad name, the Thieves' Den. Sort of reminds me of Skyrim. It's a fun game. And then Foxes also wrote a crafts guide to help explain to people how they work. Oh, wow, it's 10 pages. I've never read it before. I didn't know it was this long. Let me just skim over it. Getting crafts, buying crafts. Oh wow, there's an index or a table of contents. Alright, well, I'm not going to read that. I was planning on reading it on camera, but not going to read 10 pages. And diamonds. We made 4 diamonds. Now, some people still don't understand how it works, so I believe that most of it was glowstone sales. Most of the 4 diamonds. And then they put it in here, but I think they put the crafts, yeah, they put the crafts here, instead of in the payments chest. Oh, well, okay, so 2 of the diamonds that were used were put in the payments chest. The other 2, I believe, were put into this one instead, which I realize is confusing. This is actually where you put the payments. This is just an exchange for crafts back to diamonds. And you'll notice that there's yeah, there's a whole bunch of crafts in here. See these 8 craft stuff, 64 craft. That was Fox has actually opened up right outside of here a little stand to sell diamond swords, wither skulls. Oh, he replaced it. 320 crafts. How much is that? That's 5 diamonds. Good price. I thought he was going to change it. Maybe he forgot to. 128 crafts. And for 48 crafts, so I think he's using villagers to get these. The diamond gear, that is. And that's why you can sell it for cheaper. Oh, and another crafts guide. Had to write it all out twice. Ender chest, very nice. And then this was funny. I missed the haircut vid, so here is Qeth's. Oh wait. Oh, so here it is. Qeth shop by Gerbale. So when I first started YouTube, of course, you know, I Googled YouTubed my name rather, and all that would come up is haircut videos. Apparently, Qeth must mean haircut or hair in another language. I'm thinking haircut, and for whatever reason, I guess that meant that just a million haircut videos would show up instead of my videos. And now that my channel got a little bit bigger, it actually is my channel that shows up instead of haircut videos, so that's where that came from. And what's this? Could I book an haircut with Monsieur Gerbale? Not haircut, Qeth's. Qeth is the Qeth master. Haircuts, I see it's confusing because I don't know when he's talking about me and when he's talking about haircuts. But this is funny. Hair regeneration, he has all these like different hair products. Hair strength, hair speed growth, and no hair. That was pretty funny. And let's see, anything else? I think that's about it that's been going on. Man, there's just always a creeper here. And he's immune to arrows. Hey, guy. One thing I forgot to mention about my new, whatchamacallit, my new thumbnails that I'm planning on taking a screenshot most videos to put in there. And it is going to be a little more work. Thing is, it takes, see, then I have to like take the screenshot and go and put it in there and then change the name and everything. Ooh, look at this. Ever wondered what it was like to be a creeper? Now you know. That's funny, I must be... Well, I don't know. If I was in ghost mode, does this happen? When it thinks your location is like way up in the sky? That might be the reason. But anyway, now I have to like... Wow. Okay. So that's really weird, because these zombies are fine. Like, they're moving fine. And this guy sees the trapped villager. But anyway, yeah, it's a little more annoying with the thumbnail, but I think that it's going to be worth it. I do like when videos have thumbnails from the video so that you can actually see, you know, like a little something of what's going to happen. But yeah, that's just my thought. Even though it's a little more work, I think it's worth it. So for the new subscribers, I wanted to stop by the swamp base here and check things out. I know that, you know, when you subscribe to someone on YouTube, you can go back and watch their old videos to see what they've been doing, but I always like if they sort of show what they've already done. So this is the center of this base. Basically, the entire base is built around the fact that there's a witch farm here. And there's a little TNT cannon that I died in over there. Basically, I wanted everything here to be farm related and made on these sort of islands here. So this is sort of meant to look like you're walking just over the water, and that's why all the paths are made like this with the blue glass. Over there is my automated cow farm and wheat, carrot, potato farm. Those two actually did tutorials on, so if you're curious about them, you can check them out. over here, my automated smelter, I usually use sticks for this, since I get so many from the witch farm. And let's see, yeah, there's sticks in there. My cactus farm, I haven't checked this in a while. I wonder if we have any. Probably not. A little bit. I haven't really AFK'd here much. AFK'd here much. Eggs, I was thinking I was going to sell some eggs at the general store, more like give them away, but I think that, well, now, I don't know, because I didn't see it last time I went to spawn, but I know that foxes, I believe, made like a egg farm at spawn, so that might be not useful anymore. And my 3 dogs, red, white, and blue, I need to get these guys actual names. I should name one of them Jeffrey, in memory of our lost friend. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to do was work a little bit on the design for this, because in memory of all my stuff getting blown up at one time, I think I'm going to use water, and do I not have? And obsidian for the design for this. And I think it's actually going to look kind of cool. So we'll probably have something like this, and then, let's see, obsidian up, and this is gonna eventually, now since I moved to the jungle base, it might take a while for me to get around to like changing this, or finishing this rather, but if I'm in the minecart here, basically I want to be able to go up. So there'll be another minecart up there, and you can click it and go up to another level. And I'll have at least 1 more, maybe 2 more levels up. So this will be, the pillar will extend all the way up to the top. And like that, and then, just realized we're probably going to need some glass for this. So we have to stop the water from moving around. Unless we put it there. Let's see. Oh, no. Dang it. What if we put it there? And then had water falling down, maybe. And then I would probably mix in more water. Mix in stuff like that. Oh, break it. I didn't break it in time. Stop. No. Stop. Thank you. I'll probably mix in obsidian like this. And yeah, it won't quite go with the rest of this place because it's not going to have stone bricks and the other builds do. But I think it'll be kind of funny to have it as a memorial to the time when all my stuff got blown up. So I might finish like the first level of this for next episode, just to make sure it looks cool when it's all the way around. I probably won't bother building up a second level though, because I don't really need it right now. So anyway, the only other thing I guess I should mention, these episodes have been kind of short recently, and it's just because I'm so busy with school and stuff, and I'd rather make a few more shorter episodes, or regular shorter episodes, than just a longer episode every once in a while, like once a week or something. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.